Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now live with BB3TV.
This is totally not how we anticipated doing this. Look, he has a welder's mask on. This boy has never welded in his life.
In the wake of the eclipse. This is how I got to view that motherfucker.
This boy has never welded
Well,
one weld
let me
in
tell
his
you
life.
I realize the 4.8 earthquake, the 4.8 exodus, the 4.8 date in your eclipse. The world is still here. The world didn't fucking end. What happened?
What happened?
Free TV.
I can tell you what happened. There was a bunch of people who were too worried about everything and every person in the world, and they think, oh my God, this is the end of the world. No, this is just the earth shifting. It happens every so often. And where the earthquake happened, which was not far from here, I am in Philadelphia. It was like we felt it here. Well, I didn't feel the earthquake when it initially happened, but regardless. So there was a fault line right there in New Jersey. So it's eventually going to happen that the tectonic plates, like they'll shift and things happen. And
Shit
so what?
We had
So
one.
So did the same people go out buying up all the toilet paper in the stores and
my
everything
God.
else and stockpiling, thinking the world's going to end?
There might have been a
What
lot
the
of
hell is toilet paper going to do you if the world's ending?
I'm just saying, you know, during COVID, they sat there and bought everything up in the stores. They've done that before and after since then.
All the toilet paper, all the Clorox wipes, all the
Before we get back into the eclipse, Joe, I got to say something to you. So with the whole toilet paper thing, I had put a picture on Facebook one day of me squatting down next to my water hose and said, I found the best toilet paper going.
we call it a bidet.
Fuck you. So
That's a lot cleaner.
Yeah,
They-
absolutely.
You don't have to waste the toilet paper.
No.
They did that here too. They bought all the toilet paper, right? And then they found out they can't sell it back to the store. They refused to buy it back. And they said, "No, what the heck are we going to do with those toilet paper?"
Well,
No refund. That shit's dirty, baby.
a hose of that's a lot cleaner. I like that idea.
Absolutely.
That's
The
right.
water
It's
hose
a
was our best
natural
friend.
bidet.
It was
Right.
it was our water fountain and our ass cleaner in COVID-19.
Yeah. How
Well,
many
and back in
times
the
did you
80s,
drink
that was
from
our
the hose
drinking.
when you were a kid.
Yeah, I was just
Still
going to
alive.
say back in the 80s, that was our drinking water.
That's what I just said. Like we were riding
Right.
bikes. You want to drink water at your friend's house? Go to the water hose, bitch. In COVID-19, we have no toilet paper. Go to the water hose.
And I will tell you this: a lot of the millennials and everything, they're like, "Why were you drinking out of the hose?" We were outside all day long.
We're really losing viewers, so we
Yeah.
went from 4 to 1.
We weren't sitting inside on our computers and
Well, we
and
didn't have
hanging out.
We didn't have
Oh,
computers.
yeah.
We didn't have cell phones.
No.
3, maybe 4 channels on TV to watch, and you were lucky if you had your own TV. Otherwise, you had to watch what your parents were watching.
And if you were playing video games, you had a black and white TV.
Yeah,
So you
or
couldn't
you
see
were
the
at an
colors.
arcade.
Yeah.
Joe, let me ask you something too. I did, now that you are riding the subject a little bit. Now let's get deep into.
Oh, you're riding it.
No, I like it because let's get deep into conversation. growing up, you have some years on us and things like that. But these conspiracy theories of you,
I have some years on you too, by the way.
Well, with you too, bring it in. These conspiracy theories, as far as you growing up, how drastic are they now compared to what you lived through? Like,
oh my God.
Like God and everybody's coming back yesterday, and today we all just went back to work. Yesterday they called a national emergency, right? In many states, schools shut down and shit like that just to look at the sun. When this motherfucker just could blind you, and they're selling you these glasses online for I don't know what price is it?
Listen,
cardboard box.
I will tell you what, as a kid, like when we were in like elementary school and stuff, and this kind of stuff would happen, we would be lucky to be able to see it through the window because teachers would be like, no, we have this, we got to do this. Who cares what's going on out there?
I remember one time they had the eclipse happen, like in the 70s or whenever it was. I was like in middle school or something. They made a school field trip to go outside to watch it. We made our own glasses during class.
Sure.
And everything was provided for you to make these glasses, you know. And it was like a field trip and part of the class, you know. If you participate, you get an A.
We didn't have that shit. We couldn't even go outside. We had to keep learning.
But see, that's the beauty.
That was a learning experience, though.
I was just
as far as our teacher was concerned.
Joe, that's actually on point. So, Tom, it's actually hit right on the head exactly what I was getting at, because they were selling these glasses. They taught him in class how to build these fucking glasses, and they're teaching you why the eclipse works. They're not selling these glasses on
You just hit
Amazon.
the nail on the head.
On the head.
They're selling these glasses. Selling.
Yeah, because it's all about profit now.
Yes.
Right. So they used yesterday as a complete profit. So let me get into religion real quick.
I'll make you off everything.
There was a fucking priest. I actually heard this on the Howard Stern show, not to get on but he did a bit on somebody who is actually selling his book and says to the people, I need your gift of $75 to sell my book in order to get through this fucking eclipse and show God's way. Yet we all just got through it. This man just made $75 on a whole bunch of fucking morons. There's the eclipse.
That's my picture.
$75, and we'll teach you the way, and you'll see it again in 40 fucking years. Right?
No, 20.
And in about 5 years, you'll see this guy leading the cult, and he'll be all over the news as a cult leader in the next Jim Jones.
That might be true. Now, guys, the eclipse is not in just another 20 years. There's another one just a few years in different states and in Europe again. It was a fucking priest. I actually heard this on the Howard Stern show.
I'd like to see that one.
I hear some feedback. What happened?
I was going to share the feed, and it kind of came up not muted.
I thought you had somebody there. I'm like, really?
No, yeah. Like, wow.
Tell them to get the fuck on.
There's Mama 2 Books up in the chat right now. We're talking about the eclipse and how everybody freaked the fuck out yesterday about God's coming back and all this type of shit. But you know what? Everybody's alive today and nothing happened. It was just another day in science. It's supposed to. The moon simply fucking goes in front of the sun. That's it.
Speaking of nothing happened, let's go back a little earlier in the week.
Sure.
To this earthquake, right? So I stopped putting air quotes when I said that because it was an earthquake. It was a 4.8 earthquake, which was significant. Don't get me wrong.
Wasn't Jersey the epicenter?
It was Lebanon, New Jersey.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And we felt it here.
Lebanon.
Now I did not feel it here because I happened to be on a John Deere Gator at the time when it was happening. So I was already feeling all kinds of
vibrations.
But my coworker told me that, and I said, man, there are 3 things that are going to happen right now. One is that it's going to be all over Facebook. It's going to be earthquake.
Yep.
It's also going to be all over the 12 o'clock news, which it was, and the 6 o'clock news. I said, but there is also going to be an installment on the Philly Captain's channel, which there was. He talked about that, and I brought it up before. He said he described, because somebody asked him what it felt like with the earthquake. He said, I was sitting on my bed, and I thought my pit bull was on the bed with me, and I thought he was licking his balls He said, so the earthquake actually feels like a pit bull licking his balls on your bed next to you.
Kitten.
Which is funny, but I called that shit, and it wasn't that bad of a deal. There was really no damage. There was a couple of houses that were condemned from it.
Mm-hmm.
No injuries, no damage outside of that. Was it worth being on the news all friggin' day long, all over Facebook? No. When I came back here after work, I got done at like 3:00 in the afternoon. I came back here like an hour later. I felt the aftershock. I'm sitting here and I feel.
I remember
What
that.
was that? It was the aftershock, and that was it. And I said, I wonder if that was the aftershock. Let me check Facebook.
So
Aftershock, like all the way down.
now, if news was good news, and I'm going to get back to a little B question.
No
I have.
good news is good
There is no good
news
news anymore.
with
So
Gary.
remember that.
Gnu.
I think that it was healthy to have that on the news, but not all day. To look back, what was it? 100 years since an earthquake hit the East Coast.
250 years since it hit.
250.
Since it hit Jersey.
So it is pretty healthy to have on the news. Like, hey guys, guess what? After 250 fucking years, we had an earthquake, but not all day, like a panic attack. Really, nothing happened. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. Things like that. Maybe they should check into like, what the fuck? Maybe we should make sure our buildings are safe so nobody does die in the future. Instead of making a massive fucking social media panic attack, and then like the social media fucking panic attack on the eclipse. It's like, oh my god, I had this fucking friend the other day telling me
I got the hiccups.
she had to sit here and talk about how God's coming back and all this type of shit. She's getting dreams and sweating her fucking ass off and not understanding. She's like, we're all going to die. And all this is lining up on this. I'm like, you know what? Who gives two fucks if we're going to die tomorrow? One, guess what? We all have a grave. Every goddamn one of us on this planet are going to die. Every
single
I'm not.
every single listen,
No,
every single
forever.
forever.
I told you I'm a vampire. I'm going to live forever.
I kind of believe this.
Well, then you need to visit me.
I have to tell you something, okay? We get an earthquake every year. We get one bad one every year, okay? Our earthquake starts in March.
Yeah.
It goes right through the spring.
Where you live?
I live in Tokyo. I live right in the epicenter of Earthquake Alley.
Wait a minute. Where do you live?
I live in Tokyo, Japan.
Guys, in BB3TV, Irene is from Tokyo, Japan. I didn't know that.
And
You didn't know that? Oh, you were a
No, I
little
did
bit
not.
behind on the time.
Thank you for being here tonight, my friend.
no problem. And we had one maybe not less than a week ago.
Yes.
It went like this, and it went like this. And my lamp was going like this. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, Irene, I have to talk to you after the show or during the show. I have so many questions for you because I want to visit Japan so bad.
And you know what? My China cab, it was at 4 o'clock in the friggin' morning. I was supposed to hold my China. I said, to hell with it. I'm going back to bed. I like this. Like, I'm so darn used to it. Nothing really.
Kidding.
Well, they get like quite a few every year in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, California is like the epicenter for the U.S.
Yeah.
Right, but at the same time, not only is the news making. I understand people die, damage happens, but they're making more of a big deal out of like the freak storms that are happening with the tornadoes outbreaking a lot earlier in the year than they usually do.
Well, I can tell you why they're making a bigger deal about all the different weather phenomenon is that like before the internet, nobody really knew a lot of what went on. And now that the internet is around, everybody hears everything that goes on all the time. So now they're making a bigger deal about shit.
There. Patricia McDowell's up in here. From what I remember, I met her back here in Florida. Now, Irene, I'm going to ask you to do one thing for me that I ask everybody who comes in from elsewhere. If you could do
you have to sing "Come On, Irene." Oh, I swear now, Irene.
We'll figure that one out later. But can you walk outside and show us what it looks like from your phone?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's nighttime, daytime. It'll be live Japan right now.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't care.
10 o'clock a.m.
C.
AM.
Okay.
All right, so Tom, put her on full screen right quick. When she
All
goes
right.
outside, to everybody right now gets a
Hold on.
live view.
I'll wait till she gets out there.
I love it.
I'm going
I mean-
downstairs now.
Thank you for this.
My kitchen is upstairs. My living room is upstairs. Our
Amazing.
house is built backwards. Okay.
You and I are
Come
gonna
on, Irene.
upstairs.
Oh, I
Oh,
swear
you wanna
now,
see?
Irene.
Look at
At this moment, look at
my hot
this.
water bathtub.
You mean everything?
I'd never
Come
survive
on now,
over in
dress.
Japan.
Oh, I swear now, a mess.
This is. I would love to visit.
I'd never survive even for a visit
Anyways,
Man, it's
you
on.
want
My...
to see a bidet? Here you go.
because
Squirt it up in the air. Let's see it. Blow it right up. Up a day on BB3TV. Blow that some bitch right up in the air.
Wash your butt. Wash your front.
Look, this is
Got
how
a
you
heater
clean
in
your
it.
ass overseas. This is how you clean your ass overseas. We're still
And it has a
using
heater
paper.
in it.
A heater.
Yeah. It has a
We're
sink
using
heater.
Scott toilet paper.
Yeah, you got a heater to wipe your ass.
Scott
Yep.
Tissue, he knows all the assholes.
Oh, I'm gonna show you
All right.
something else.
Where's
I can
another
see
drum
something.
I
roll?
almost choked on my beer.
Let's see. Another drum roll going through
You've never heard that one before?
in Japan.
I'm gonna show you something else.
Ran into their friend the other day. Yeah, my friend? Yeah, Scott. Scott Tissue. He knows all the assholes.
My bathtub, right? Look, no faucet in the tub. That's where the
The
water comes out
jacuzzi.
in the tub.
Why is your water blue?
Because it's got hot springs water in it, so it makes it nice and warm.
How do you say that again? Because all I heard was
Hot springs. It has hot springs water, and
No,
makes it
that's hot
warm.
springs water. That's pure
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, and then see, this is the control panel.
Wow.
So it heats up the water. You put cold water, hot, a little bit warm, hot water, and then it heats up the water every 8 hours.
Irene, do you need a roommate? I cook very good. I'd love to show you the apron, but I feel like it's very disrespectful right now. I'm going to go a little lower. Carmen, what's up? We're walking through a house in Japan right now with our friend Irene.
Okay,
We are
I'm going
just-
outside.
We were
All right,
all-
we're
we were-
going outside.
We were
We gotta
all right.
make
Here
it
we
full
go.
screen.
We're going outside. Drum roll it,
Listen.
Tom.
Oh crap!
Come on,
Wait.
don't fuck up. One job.
Okay,
Hey, here we go.
here we go.
Going outside. Oh my God. All right, let's take a little walk. Take a stroll.
This is my house. We own this whole property.
I
All
love
our
it.
property. This is our parking lot here.
Okay,
This is
cool.
my bicycle.
Take a look around. Let me see the entire world. Let me see the sky and everything. What the hell does it look like?
It's blue.
It's still fucking blue.
Imagine that.
How cool, huh?
Well, I mean, we all do live on the same planet. I'm just
How
saying.
gorgeous. though. So what time is it there right now?
Quarter
10.
to 10.
A.M. Okay.
Mhm.
10 a.m.
Yes.
How cool is that, huh?
But you see, we
Let me
own this
ask you,
whole
Irene, let
property.
me ask you, what does the air smell like? Because when I get off the plane to a different place, I want to know what it smells like. What does Japan smell like right now to you?
Green. Like
Green.
the air quality is good.
Those plants, right? Those plants,
Yeah.
it's all fresh. I love it.
If
Irene,
this
My
was-
roses.
If
My
this was
roses.
10 a.m. my time, I would be
I love
out there weed whacking right now.
yeah.
Oh,
Irene,
you know what?
thank you for that opportunity. I
And
absolutely
the
love
airport's
that.
not too far away from me. So, yeah.
How
Oh.
cool.
And guess what? You know how much this costs to live here?
Daytime. Say that again.
You know how much our house costs?
How much?
$5 million.
$5 billion.
Hey, do you like your neighbors? Go knock on the neighbor's door and see what they say. Bring them to BB3TV. Ask them if they can cook breakfast for you.
I make breakfast myself. I'm a good cook. I don't need
Okay, maybe
anybody
we
to
can do
make
this one day. Breakfast with Irene.
$5 billion. Christ.
Yep, but you own the property. You own you own the rights to everything on the property.
No shit.
No shit.
How cool is that though? And all your neighbors are cool?
Yep.
Let me ask you this. Do you have Americans living in that area?
Nope. Just a
No.
lot of really high quality people who have a lot of money.
Very good. Very good. Now this is where I'm learning right now. So Americans are very welcomed over there, right? Japan is a very clean community. You guys are very strict on rules as far as policy, keeping the streets clean and everything, right? Like this is why your country is so gorgeous.
It's a far
right?
cry from Philadelphia, let me tell you.
It is.
Oh, and gun control too, so you can't carry out a weapon.
Oh,
Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Nick, are you okay? Hey, stop shaking that hand. We know what you did.
I did a conversion.
listen, we already knew you were doing your
Come on, Nick.
exercises.
Stop that, all right?
You know, I mean,
Hey, I did a conversion because her being in Japan, that's probably 5 billion yen.
5 billion yen.
So that's like about 300,000 US.
No, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I absolutely 100% appreciate you taking us on that tour. I would like to talk to you more about doing this again, different ways.
No problem.
Mom is also calling you Pickle Nick. So
Oh my god.
they call you Pickle Nick.
wait,
Yeah.
I did?
No, Patricia did.
Carmen says, hello. Hey, stranger. How are you there? So this is a pretty good show tonight. So we're actually doing this show because we were busting balls on the eclipse tonight, Nick, so you can jump in while we're doing. And then Irene gives us a tour.
Well, I do know that Nick is a person on the weather phenomenon.
Yeah.
You got a point.
He does like to do that stuff. So
He helps him with my weather too here, and we get a hurricane twice a year. We get a hurricane every spring, and we get a hurricane every fall.
Here
So-
I am,
And
rock you like a hurricane.
Put him on the spot. Let's get a weather report from Nick Muley on BB3TV.
Well, I mean, I didn't really look at it today, so.
Wow, you didn't look at the eclipse?
Who gives two shits?
No. I saw the eclipse. I saw it yesterday.
Look at the weather.
Yeah,
He
Because
goes, my exercise routine just had a 4.8 as well, guys. We
Because
just
listen-
shook it right out.
Wait, where's my eclipse picture? Wait.
I was
So
going
we
to
got-
ask
Oh,
you
here it
guys.
is. Here it is.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
That's actually
Wow.
nice. Tom, show them what I saw too. We actually did.
Probably would have been
Well, I
better
didn't
without
put
the
yours
cover.
up here on here.
So put mine up there. Nick, we
Oh,
got 30
geez.
minutes, so we jump on things, right? That's gonna be fun. I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys having us
Oh,
on.
we're gonna jump on things, man.
I actually spoke with Don, just before I started exercise, because I was telling it at first about a movie that
Yeah.
we're probably going to check out. And
Well, because it's important for Nick to talk to Don
Well-
before he does his exercises. And
no,
4.8, baby.
no, he did say he would have liked to come on, but he said he's actually having dinner right now. So, but he does apologize for not coming on, though.
You don't have to apologize.
you know what?
You like
There's
that
no
guy.
excuse, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Don's a good guy. We all know that.
Yeah, we love Don.
Spill my coffee.
So yeah, get that other picture up. I'll show them what I showed in
Well,
Florida.
I'm trying to get something else up to
Pretty
show
nice
Nick.
picture of the eclipse. So when I came on the show, when I saw the fucking thing, I actually
The
had
fucking
to wear
thing.
this son of a bitch. I put on the welding.
Oh my
mask.
God! Wow.
Yeah, I put the welding mask on, and when you look up, it's actually fucking aligned in to like stop, and then you saw.
Wow,
my
check
God.
it out. That's amazing.
We literally had the sun like this. If let me put my I want my Nick, you get the point.
You know what? I have to question why Dom has a welding mask, but he's never welded in his entire life.
Because I waited all my life to see the eclipse. Okay,
Maybe
Now I'm gonna
he-
sell it on fucking eBay for $4,000 in 20 years. It'll be worth nothing.
I got an idea, Tom. I got a theory to that. I think maybe he uses it so that when he starts to grow, because he's a pyro.
Well,
Maybe
or
as
he
a
uses
pyro,
it, or he
uses
uses
a
it
torch to.
when he has his knee pads on.
No. I was
You know,
thinking
listen.
he uses it when he feels that Steelers.
Or I just borrowed it from a friend, guys. Okay, don't read the fucking thing that quick. Okay, all right.
What's that?
I got to see part of the eclipse. Let's see what Carmen is saying. I got to see part of the eclipse and also had an earthquake before the eclipse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Carmen, actually, I think it was just pretty much just a real natural event that you had all week that you really should just enjoy. I don't think you should look too far into it, but kind of is what it is.
I was going to ask, did it get dark for you guys up, for other areas?
It looked like it was going to rain.
It got a little dark up here. I mean, out in Philly, I mean, we're like 9 hours away from Erie.
Kensington or what?
Yeah.
Over here, it just, well, I guess the best really describe the temperature definitely dropped. I mean, at least a good 10 degrees. Like it was like 60 and then it went down to like 50. And it did it got a little dark. I mean, the best way to really, it got a little dark over here too. I mean, the best way I could describe it too was it was almost like as if someone put a filter, like a different colored filter in a photograph. That's kind of how dark it became.
Nick, I was actually going to show you like a screenshot from the Minecraft realm.
Oh, jeez.
You can't see what I'm looking at. But I guess you'll just have to wait till Sunday.
Okay.
I feel fucking weird about that now, even on this rated R.
hey, listen, I mean,
there's an OnlyFans or a Feet Finder. Deal with it.
I mean, I only Rick is what I'll say. You know what I mean?
Send that clown a link, and I mean in the happiest way. My fucking family right there, none right.
Really? I can't see what's going on there.
Right.
I should bring this up quickly, because when I was saying I was talking to Don on the phone just before I began the exercise, I was telling him actually about a movie. That movie, believe it or not, it's a movie I think most of us have already seen.
What is
They're
it?
re-releasing for the 45th anniversary, Alien. It's coming back to theaters. Yeah, for the 45th anniversary.
Are they like doing a remake of it, or are they like never before seen footage, behind the scenes stuff?
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly. All it just says here is that it's returning to theaters on April 26th, and just giving audiences a chance to experience the classic on the big screen. So that's all I know. They probably will have more details as we get closer.
They do that here with like ET and shit.
You know what? Yeah. I'm sorry, Joe, but that doesn't look like Marilyn. That doesn't look like Charlie Manson. It almost looks like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. What the hell is that?
I don't see a Jim Duggan in there. I still see.
You don't see a Hacksaw. He was actually here in Philly.
Was he this weekend?
Yeah. He looks like shit.
Fucked up this weekend. He really should have.
There are so many wrestlers that look like shit now. Lex Luger looks like shit. He's in a wheelchair.
Lex Luger is.
He's like Lex leukemia, isn't he like leukemia?
He'll set me off,
dude. I love her. Well,
but Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he's like thin and stuff. He's like
Joe. You watch WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, I watched.
No, Joe doesn't watch wrestling at all.
What'd you think? What'd you think of the entire show? Honestly,
of what?
What'd you think of the entire show? Just a quick, brief play-by-play.
Well, I didn't like the first night. They could have done a lot better on the first night. It was a bit of a disappointment. But the second night, I really enjoyed watching that.
So, were you happy that Rhodes guy won?
That Cody won? Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So my favorite match was Rhea Ripley. I do like the fact that they made The Rock a bad guy again because it brought back a little attitude to the business. Other than that, I love. So one of my favorite people in the world, as far as like learning from, is actually John Cena. So seeing John Cena again was great.
Oh God, are you kidding me?
It's not that I like him as a wrestler. I like who he became as a person after he left wrestling.
I don't like him at all.
You don't. So
no. I'll give you my quick opinion on him.
Yeah.
He is a camera junkie. He has to be the center of attention at all times.
Wait a
Makes
minute. What
sense.
WWF or WWE person is not?
And Mom says I hate
No,
him.
I'm
So-
saying like he's got to get the record-breaking number for Make-A-Wishes so that he's the center of attention when that comes around.
Yeah.
You know,
But Triple H was the same, and
He was the same,
They,
Stone
they,
Cold-
they were all the same.
Stone
with that.
Cold-
right? But they were all humbled. You don't understand. You got to understand. John Cena came from this. He don't know what it's like not to have money.
I think you and I should come back on this conversation after you listen to him on Howard Stern. He was just on like 2 months ago. So listen to him again, and then you and I could talk back and forth. I think that's a healthy conversation to have with you, because I like Cena, you don't like Cena, and let's talk about what we don't like Cena, and maybe you can make me hate Cena. I think that's good.
I'm not
Oh my
saying
God,
I
we
hate
still have a
him.
half hour
I'm
to
just
go
saying
before
he's
beer
a terrible actor. You know, there's a lot of things I don't like.
Well,
Irene,
listen,
did you watch wrestling?
Me?
Yes.
I used to like the old guys, but I don't watch it much anymore.
Well, tell me what you know as far as the old guys.
I like The Rock the best.
The Rock. Okay, so did you get to see him lately? Would come back as a bad guy
I saw him once on
once?
Facebook.
Well-
Yeah.
Okay,
He was-
what who watched Peacemaker?
me.
I know you did.
Yeah, we all watched.
Peacemaker was actually a really good series.
That's why I start to like John. It's different. Now,
I mean-
Irene, let me ask you something, because you are the most. So all of
I
us.
heard
here
that,
are
Joe.
The same.
Yeah,
This is
Mountain Dew. More caffeine into the system.
Mountain
Irene,
Dew. I got my Mountain Dew.
Okay, wait a minute. So Patricia says I was at Raw when Stone Cold drove. Oh my God, that is an iconic moment.
That was cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
I actually got to see them here in Philly one time on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Like
cool
I
is
got
that?
to see a lot of like a
We
lot
got
of
you,
them.
got you.
Back in the day, I used Mark, believe it or not, even though he hates wrestling, back in the day, it was Mark, my brother, and a couple other people's. Every time they came to do SmackDown or Raw in Madison or Milwaukee, we ended up with like real close to ringside seats.
Yeah, man.
My
You
husband
know,
like
nowadays you can't touch those ringside seats without spending $300.
There's
Jim
our
Jam.
Jim.
Jam. Good to see you.
Yep.
You know, and back in the day, those ringside seats, you know, cost, you know, maybe double what the general admission cost.
mm,
It does. Yeah. Irene, you were getting on something. You were getting on something. What were we gonna say?
my husband knows more about wrestling than I do.
So, what does he like about it? Wait, let me ask you a different question. Let me ask you, not your husband's question. So, the United States, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Australia, how does Japan, because you guys have a fucking huge following and huge wrestlers.
Yeah.
What do you guys follow it there? What is the big thing there as far as what you guys do?
Women wrestling is really intense.
Women in wrestling.
Wow.
Yep.
They're really like they mean business. They don't play. They don't have fun. They don't sacrifice. They say we're going out and you don't like it, you can stick it up your butt and we're doing it.
Yep.
So
Look at Io Sky. What's her name? Io Sky. Those three from Damage Control.
I
yeah,
don't
They're
know.
all from Japan. All three of them are from Japan.
Yeah.
And they're all tough. I mean, the Pirate Princess and Asuka, those two last time before she got injured and left, whether it was a real injury or not, or she just wanted to go back and train in Japan again.
Mhm.
All I know is those two were dangerous to start with before Damage Control.
you know
So-
what? The thing is that if you do wrestling or any kind of active sports like contact sports, you're not insured. Like you have
Sure.
to pay out of your pocket. There is no insurance for
I'm
because
looking something up right now too because I want to know some real things right now. So please keep speaking. I'm going to bring up a wrestler.
That's why you got a lot of the American wrestlers going to New Japan Wrestling or whatever it's called there.
Insane.
And
Joe, you hit it right on the point. Nice point. That's where I was going with it.
yeah,
You hit it right at New Japan Wrestling. Let me ask you a big star here, Shinsuke Nakamura, knowing hardcore style hitting wrestling.
mhm.
Does this come down to play? Like, all right, so this is parental advisory. If I get into a ring with any Japanese as far as wrestling, they're not fucking around, are they? They're gonna
Nope.
hit you.
No, they're gonna knock you off your knees. That's for damn sure.
That's right.
Yeah, see,
And
so
make you a wrestler, and because
when
that's
you think
respect of their art, right?
They're not exhibitionists. They
so
don't.
when you think about that, and they come to the United States and come to WWE, they have to learn to take it easy, kind of like Andre did.
You wrestling
They don't, they don't injure their opponents.
Didn't Mick Foley train in Japan? I believe Mick Foley was part of New
A
Japan.
lot of wrestlers did.
Many
Because
wrestlers.
At one time or another, they've all gone. A lot of them have gone over to Japan just to train.
They have a strict diet. They have to train like 90% of the time, so they don't have a social life, right?
Yeah.
So they have strict diet. They have to eat certain vegetables, proteins, and everything else. They have that particular diet. They train in the ring and they train outside the ring. They do weights, they do everything.
Yeah.
And they're athletes. Like
Irene, how can you do something for me? Can you do a mission that I can't do because I'm not there? Are
Okay.
you able to get a hold of some Japanese wrestling, do some footage, and let us interview? You could be the translator for what we do on Adama Tom's World and really talk about the high class, hardcore wrestling. Can you make this happen within a year? There's Robert White up in here.
Hey, Robert.
Robert.
in Japan. I'll try my best. Okay.
Yeah, no rush. But if you can make it happen,
Chris.
I think this is a good show. Like if you could just get footage on your phone
Wow.
and then doing it, and then we do
Wait.
interviews.
Look,
Irene,
look at this comment right here.
Chris.
I'm the
Take it
only
going,
one
son.
in caps. Oh, I love it.
whoever Chris Binder is.
Chris, he's a good friend of ours. He's been
That's
a big
awesome.
supporter also for.
I'm
He's
glad.
also been a big supporter for Things Network. So
And
really-
apparently for Tom's World.
Chris,
yeah, that too. I mean, apparently, he's probably going to be. It's high colored.
The same guy that I think that's the same guy that shows
What
up
I'm gonna
once in
say-
a while, named Chris on Mark and Don's Wrestling. Mark
Irene.
Wrestling.
Before we leave, make me a personal friend of yours. Add me as a friend on Facebook so you and I can talk. And I want to make things happen with you. And thank you.
Yeah,
for
Chris,
making
he
this
was
happen
just-
tonight.
As I
He
was
was
going to
just
say,
on the last show with him.
Give me your. Well, you can find me.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'll
find
find
Irene too.
I'll
Of course,
find you tonight.
her. You got to
Well,
find her.
Well, Nick, send me his thing, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, Dom said, "Come on, Irene. Oh,
Or-
I swear now, Irene." At
It's
this
Eileen.
moment-
It's Eileen. Okay.
No, her name is Irene.
You've got the name fucked up in the song. She has dignity in Irene. Okay.
Her name is Irene. I'm just trying to listen. I'm just trying to like mold the song.
Make a
towards her.
parody.
Listen,
You know what?
they noticed Tom's World, and I noticed you fucked up the song.
No, I did not fuck up the song. I changed the song.
He changed the lyrics,
Yes,
the
that's
one
what I
lyric,
do.
to make it fit the moment.
That makes me Weird Al.
It's at 9:08 right now. Robert White, if you would like to come on the show, we'll send you a link. I always love Robert
Oh wait,
White.
Chaos
out of
message.
Australia. Yeah, bring Chaos in.
Oh, he's at work. He's at work.
yeah, bring
Looks
Robert
like
in and say hello too. We've always loved Robert.
Yeah.
He's from back in the day, from about 3-4 years ago, right? When we first started, he's been here.
Robert White has been way back in the
I'll speak in from-
WLFE
well,
days.
and he's also been a follower too for Things Network. So we've gotten to know Robert really well. So he's awesome.
Patricia
enjoyed-
McDowell has been on my shows before. She's been on other people's shows. She has been a big supporter. My mom has been a big supporter. We have a lot of good people here tonight. So I really, truly thank you guys.
Wait,
all from the
Robert
bottom
said
of
he
my
has
heart.
a little time.
Yeah, please come in. We only
right.
have a little time too. 'Cause
Listen,
Things Network
I'm
as
gonna
well.
This
send
will be
it-
my
I'm gonna
first
send it
time
to you,
meeting this is gonna be my first time meeting Robert
So
face to
tonight
face.
we will
This is
have
awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Philadelphia, wherever the fuck everybody else is,
I gotta say,
Tokyo
wait,
and
Nick,
Australia.
shut the fuck up now.
Eat this, Tom.
Wait,
Here,
all
swallow it.
the times we have spent on WLFE and everything, you've never met Robert?
I've seen him like when he's been on WLFE. I've commented on with him, but I've never actually spoken to him like face to face.
Nick was too
Wow.
busy
All right.
exercising.
Wow.
All
I
right,
know.
so now
Crazy,
you're gonna
right?
get that opportunity. So let me.
Of course, Patricia McDowell. No matter what, you've been a family forever.
Oh, jeez, Chris. Jeez, here he goes with the beef sticks again.
Beef stick. I don't know what that is. Beef stick, Nick. We learned a lot about
Beef
you tonight,
stick,
Nick.
Well, did you guys see that picture last year when I was coming back from
No,
Colorado?
but it's kind of weird coming off that you had to go exercise for fucking 8 minutes.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. I got it.
Tom,
So I got it down.
Tom, if you
Yes.
come to Japan, I'll treat you to a really nice barbecue with Japanese A1 prime beef.
Irene, I promise
You're
you.
gonna treat me to some
I
meat?
promise you this. Give me a little time because I got to see Australia.
Did
I
you
will
snap
come
into a Slim Jim?
Listen,
Feel the excitement?
Irene, you work with me and you stay close to me. I will come visit you. And
Snap
you will
into
have
a
a
Slim
place to come
Jim.
visit here. You have a place to visit here in the
You
United
can
States.
stay at my house.
I appreciate
Okay.
that.
You guys want to see?
I said it.
Here
Oh,
we go.
Robert.
Robert White's up in here. Tom, bring him in. From Australia, baby.
Oh my God, Robert!
Cheers.
Great to finally meet you face to face.
Yeah. Well, I did send you that link. I sent you that video thing of it. So yeah. Watch out, Nick.
How
Not
how's
much.
the leg
It's
going,
just
man?
Hey, Robert White. Here we go.
How-
Everybody coming in. Robert, tell us how the fuck you are, brother. We've seen you going through a lot and shit like that. It's always great seeing
Yeah.
your face.
You have been through
You have
a
been
shit
big
ton of
support
stuff.
yeah.
Much
Yeah,
love to you,
yeah,
Robert.
but-
From the bottom of my heart, from the old WLFE right down to the new BB3TV.
Yep.
Straight up.
How's
Yeah.
everything been going, man?
Oh, going okay. I've been told every couple of weeks that the leg will be put off every couple of weeks. But yeah, it's I've been using it as you might have seen on the Facebook thing that I sent, where I was walking on it. Still got the cast,
Oh, wow.
the thing there. So go about that down to that where the foot would be. That's missing.
Well, I would show you mine, but
Yeah.
it's a lot bigger than that. I'm just saying.
Have you tried? If I may ask, Robert, have you been trying to try to go through the walking process again, like trying to learn how to walk?
Yeah, that's what the rehab is. Every time I go there, that's what
Okay.
they are trying to get me to do to be able to get the leg that they've made. And
Right,
I've been
they say.
I've been onto the crutches now, the ones that you don't put on your arm. It goes up and has the brace.
Oh,
thing
one of
just-
those.
the
Yeah.
ones that you gotta. But yeah, it's all right.
I'll tell you fucking what, though, man. You look in good spirits, man. I like it.
No,
I
you
like it
have
a
been
lot.
you have been in great spirits ever since it started. Really, I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
And I think
I
a-
get
Robert, Joe, me
You
and
have
Irene.
to be in a good mood, otherwise you end up crying, and that achieves something. So
Yeah.
What were you saying, Irene?
I'm sending Robert some healing.
thank you.
Nice. That's awesome.
We'll
Yeah,
send
And
you
I
some
know
videos, too.
oftentimes I think
If you want
and
to see some of
oftentimes
Some of Australia. There's some of Australia.
That's Australia. I was gonna say, can you show us outside? But there it is, brother. I love it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you still got birds outside your house too.
Fucking
Unfortunately,
daytime in both
well,
places.
no birds that I can actually feed like I did before,
Right.
because I haven't actually been outside of the house unless we're going out into the car, because can't really get outside with the wheelchair. Must have been pushed around.
Yeah.
So waiting on ramps for that.
Chris Bender, what is it? Bender or Binder?
Chris
What is
Binder.
it? Chris Binder,
Chris,
right.
it's Central Queensland.
Central Queensland.
Yeah, just near
Chris,
the coast.
Here.
You know, and of course, obviously, another big thing, you know, because obviously, Robert, you and I have chatted as well as I know several of the other shows, not just here on this network, but things. Of course, it's always a pleasure for letting us check up on you to see how you've been since what you've gone through.
Yeah. Oh, you got some bad. I got rid of your bad juju on you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Because I have had an earache since Friday. And I think that's also attributed from a tooth that's also sort of bad. So, yeah, been in pain and through my birthday. So, yeah.
You're really good now. It's one of my gifts that I have. I can heal people.
I have that gift too.
Listen, you can both heal me.
Can I be in line next?
Listen, you can double team me right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
there's no cure for you, Tom.
I need at least a double team. You know, I'm just saying
that may not work. It might not be enough.
Friend lives in Melbourne from Ocean Grove.
Patricia says, which you will, Robert. Bender, my friend lives in Melbourne from Ocean Grove. Okay, good. That's awesome, man. So, like, you got a lot of friends in Australia like to reach out. Like, Robert has his own thing as far as he still do TikTok posts with nice birds and shit, right?
Not since I've been here because I haven't been outside to be able to call the birds.
From this day on, do it again. Don't ever fucking make me say you don't do it. You need to do that because that made me look forward to seeing your shit there, Robert. I really loved what you did, brother.
I might be able to conjure up a kangaroo or two as well because they come into the yard.
Oh, they do, really?
Really could use a healing.
Listen, Dom does love a good kangaroo. And let me tell you,
see, Robert, I gotta say, I mean, you just taught me something I never even knew. I mean, I know Australia is known for their kangaroos, but I didn't know that they can go as far, as close to people's houses.
Tom loves a good.
No, it's too late. I already listen.
There's a few trees out there. We tie the dogs up to two of the trees, and just a bit further
Wait a
up, one of the kangaroos was there and got up and
got that real quick. That's
it's
a
too
good
late. I'm sorry, Dom. It's too late. I already said it. You already love a good kangaroo.
From Binder, Tom loves a good double team.
Well,
fucking profile pic.
I'm like the ones with the big tails.
So Irene, my mom was talking to me about a good healing and things like that. Robert White, maybe a good healing and shit like that. But with all love, man, we're all here as family and all stick together. We're all having fun. Truly, truly, truly. Talk shit about each other, but we love each other's back all the way through.
And what's actually interesting, I'll just throw this out in case you guys want to check this out. I'm actually going to be on Irene's show this upcoming Friday, which I'm really looking forward to.
You're going to come on Irene's show?
Irene, no, I'm going to be on Irene's show. Spooky Japan. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
He said, "Come on, Irene. Oh, I swear now, Irene. At this
moment, you missed it.
Everything."
Which I actually found out, Irene, because I saw the guys. At the time that you guys are going to be doing it. Over here, I believe that's going to be about 6:00 p.m.
Listen,
my time. So
if you all want to find Nick's OnlyFans, it's Pickle Nick. You post OnlyFans.com/Pickle Nick.
I got to
tickle the pickle.
I got to just show this quickly because this actually goes back to the beef sticks. You want to know where this all originally started? Irene, I think you might have seen it too, Robert. But for you guys, check this out. This is what we encountered when we were on our way back from Colorado. Check this out.
That's Pickle Nick right there.
Hey, they tried making, as like I said, they tried making me a naughty boy, but I'm innocent, I tell you.
Hey, look,
he's hiding virgin eyes.
My mom is saying, leave Nick alone. We love him. Actually, we love him. That's where actually the other day, and I'm going to say it again too. As far as all BB3TV members, he's my favorite. Honestly, of all shows that we have here, and we're on live right now, I don't give two shits about many of them. But
I don't
Nick
give
is my
one shit.
favorite one.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
We go
Well, I
through the
appreciate
ropes
that.
about people and shit and all their drama and all these messages and shit we get from people.
Yeah.
Honestly, who gives two fucks about their problems? You know, we've been trying to make a network from day one as far as like trying to make it and have people's dreams. And actually, I said it the other day on the fucking Things Network, and I'll say it again on BB3 today. Nick is my favorite show. For one, his laugh. For two, his passion in the fucking business. And three, he's always here to have a good fucking show. He never gives us a problem. He's fucking there to say, hey, I can't do a fucking show this week.
Listen,
And in days that we didn't give a shit if he could do a show or not, he's still saying we can't do a show.
I will tell you what. I will tell you what. Even more so.
In BB3 TV.
Even more
Thank
so.
you.
Nick said he will join us for golf it.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, he's down for new shit. These other people give us fucking problems, and you know what? I turn on a lot of fucking people. Dustin Heisey's fucking amazing. Who else, Tom?
What?
Darren, when he comes back.
You're looking at me.
And this weekend,
Bobby Gallows. Bobby Gallows.
Always bringing in new material. We're gonna leave him alone as far as paranormal, but like in the end, Sammy is coming on our show on Sunday night because I'm not giving new hosts another fucking chance in here, and I hope they come back and watch. You will be fucking canned as of Sunday night if you don't fucking follow through with what you're doing. So Sammy's coming on our show right now to get her show going. So she will be on Dom and Tom's World on Sunday night this week to show her show. And we're going to flip the script to show her. You don't show up, termination.
Oh, Nick, you want to look? They're all
Come on. You're going to be terminated. Come on. Come on.
Sorry, what am I saying?
You're going to be terminated. Come on. Come on.
I got no time for drama stuff.
That's what we're saying too, man. We just want to
No,
I'm just making,
It's
I'm making
like,
fun of
as
it.
it
Come
is.
on.
As it is, my one show that I just started, because I was an idiot in a way. I've got so much going on, me personally.
We're tired of all the fucking marshes.
And I gotta keep all this stuff going. But my show that's on Thursday, Retro Review, that's gonna end up starting late unless we can figure something out. Because I booked Mark and I.
It has me on it, so
I booked Mark and I on a show called Paranormal Highway.
Oh,
nice,
awesome!
Because life is a highway, and I want to take you on it.
You're gonna ride it,
yeah.
So Mark and I are gonna be on, Insane Asylum is gonna be on Paranormal Highway Thursday, an hour or so before the Retro Review starts. So as long as it doesn't go over, we should start pretty close to on time.
Cool, man.
Wow.
We are literally minutes away from starting the Fear Fans thing.
All right, so let's do this like we do it. Everybody, say their goodbyes right now, and honestly represent who you do, what you do.
Everybody. Not this guy or me, but like everybody else.
We've already said like, share, follow, subscribe, and the most
Because
important.
everybody already knows you can go to This Is Tom's World.
You motherfucker, you. All right.
Well, for all I do, you just go to utterlyinsaneproductions.com. You'll find everything we do. Like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find it all there.
Awesome.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm starting to not like this fucking guy.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be watching Fear Fans.
Oh, we don't even have an official counter, do we?
Tom, you need more beer.
Yeah.
Listen, I have almost 2,000 subscribers. I'm just saying.
Come on, we need more subscribers.
Come on. I need more subscribers. Come
All right,
on.
I'm picking the next one. Robert, you're up. Where do we find you?
Usually on Facebook, I do lapidary stuff with gems and stuff like that, and
Wait,
also
I know
healing.
where you can find him. He's right there.
Yeah,
Come on, give me a shot, Tom.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right. Because Nick Muley is a BB3TV, we're going to skip him.
Oh,
right
you can
now.
find him right there.
But wait a minute. Irene,
What?
everybody, please give a second right now. Irene,
Oh,
please
she's
tell us how
over there.
we can find you. But
You
truly,
can find me on
truly-
Facebook. I do a lot of clairvoyant work. I do a lot of residentials. I do a lot of paranormal work. I'm on World of Ghosts is my group. Cooking with the Paranormal is another group. Cauldron Cooking with the Paranormal is another one I do. It's all cooking, but it's also with the paranormal. I do Paranormal Japan is my group. Spooky Japan is our group too. So I'm working 6 groups all at once, and I'm busy as hell.
So, Irene, what I'll do is as of tomorrow, I'll start figuring out a way to help you with the groups, helping you with the BB3 and all that. Not bringing you here, but absolutely respecting what you do, and I absolutely want to work with you.
And you know what? I do this too. I make healing jewelry, and I make protection jewelry too.
There's a lot that you have to offer, and we're gonna make it work somehow. Okay, while respecting your group, the things group, whoever you're with, and BB3TV will make it work together.
No problem.
With that, I also want to say, Nick Muley, tell us where to find you, because Tom and I, you know how to find us. We'll end it right. So, Tom, as soon as he's done,
Nick Muley can be found hovering over the Kiss makeup.
No, you can find Nick Muley in the cornfield.
he's the 4.8 fucking shake weight.
No,
you
with
can find
a
All
haunted
you need
doll
is a star over the eye.
eating corn.
You can find me, of course, on Facebook and YouTube. I'm like on 9 different networks in addition to BB3 and Things Network.
That's right.
So
The
you
Nick
can find me
Files are
anywhere.
coming back.
Yeah, but no, Nick Files did come back. It started last week. I just started season 3. I'm going to start episode 2 of season 3 tomorrow, which we're going to continue on with the talk of the super outbreak from 1974, because last week was the 50th anniversary of it. And we did a part 2 the next day, but unfortunately somehow that got deleted. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's okay because I actually found more information and photos, which will make it even more detailed and even better than before. So it'll be a good show tomorrow.
And he
end of
does
the
have
eclipse.
some stories that are coming out too.
Yes, and there are some new audiobooks.
Look at me helping. I'm trying to help.
There are audio. Actually, I appreciate that. Of course, I got new audiobook stories on the way. So they're coming though. It's coming.
Listen, I'm part of those things. And
yes, you are.
I'm just saying.
Say goodbye.
I did a story called Boogers.
That is part of that.
BB3's out. And broadcast.
Anyway.
We love you guys. Bye.
See you later.